The title for the album, Lisa came up with that. You know, she, as everyone knows, she's always come up with the titles for our album. And we sat down and we were just kind of vibing and trying to come up with, you know, different ideas and just giving our ideas as far as how we saw this album. And really, honestly, then she went away and then she came back. She was like, I got it. I know the name of the album. She was like, TLC 3D. You remember?
Yeah,
we were sitting down.
That was at the reunion for MTV.
Yeah.
She told us.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, she has another brilliant one. So we went with that one, and we put our heads together and just made it work with the concept of the album. To me, TLC is good at talking about relationships with anybody, anything, or anything that's happened. We do what comes to us natural and just talk about things we know happens, you know, in everyday regular life with a lot of people. This album, 3D, is like classic TLC. I'll say that. Has a lot of flavor. You know,
really upbeat. It's real fun, like the first album. You know, you listen to Ooh on the TLC tip. We have all these funny interludes.
And Crazy Sexy Cool.
Oh yeah. To me, it kind of sums up everything that we've done in the past 12 years. Oh Jesus.
It's okay. 12 years now. That's good to say. We've been in the business for 12 years. That's a great thing.
We still look good.
Go crazy.
Yeah.
But we still stuck to what we usually do, and that's talking about what everybody else can relate to. And it works for us. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The way I would describe the music on 3D is just basically saying it's just classic TLC.
To the 10th power.
I think that's what they want to hear from us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's basically how the music is. And you have to keep in mind what people love about you. You know, and what they love about TLC, we can't change that, and that is her sound, mine, and Lisa.
It's 3 dimensions of TLC. That's what 3D stands for. It's not necessarily futuristic. It's like it's 3 dimensions as far as like 3 girls, 3 personalities, 3 talents, 3 voices. It's 3 everything. TLC is just, woo, 3D. What made it special is TLC's chemistry. That's what we have. That's why we existed. That's why we've done so well. You can't replace that.
We have to deal with each other. There's no other option. You can't.
There's no divorce.
Replace it. Yeah.
You know.
No divorcing at all. It is to the end. The way the chemistry comes through on this particular record is another thing that we can't explain because you can't explain chemistry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even between Tion and myself, it's like our voices just go together. You know, it's weird, like how, you know, she'll sing her part and it's, you know, rasp and cool, and then I'll come and just smooth it all over. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it goes hand in hand, and we're not one without the other. It was really, really, really important for us to make sure that Lisa was on as many songs as possible because it would have been that way in the first place. When we sat down and she came up with the TLC 3D, we, you know, at least Tion had already decided to, and along with myself, it's like, okay, this needs to be, like we said, classic TLC, so it has to feature each girl, you know, and on top of that, we wanted people to see that unity between the 3 of us because there was so many rumors that we had broken up, and, you know, a lot of people, and I'm sure including the record company, thought that we would never, ever see another TLC record again, which is, you know, and we proved that wrong.
The only way we could have completed this album is G-O-D, period. I mean, we lost Lisa, and we went right back in the studio right after the funeral, and we started working again. But half of the reason is because we know she would want us to finish this album. It was important to her, and we wanted to do it as well. But we also want her to be proud of us and do a good job. Never did we ever think of replacing Lisa.
Most of the fans, and even people in the industry, were so supportive, you know, even at the funeral, because it was public, you know, and so many people came. They were very, very sweet and respectful, and just, as sad as it was great to see that, you know, she was loved by so many, you know, and, you know, they just gave so much support.
It helped us get through a lot of the hard times because, you know, it was just a warmth about it. It was a good feeling to know that she was loved like that, for real.
The relationship between TLC from the beginning to the end, look.
It's a journey. It's a journey. But it's a good one. When you look back, you have to laugh.
But the most important thing that I would like people to know is that as much as they said we were going to break up, did we ever? No, we did not. No, we always stayed together, and that's what matters. The future of TLC is still TLC. To me, I think TLC is forever, no matter what. You may not have more albums after 3D, but the memory of TLC will live on forever because that's how it's going to be left. Up here like Michael Jordan. Leave on top.
The reason why we have to talk about stuff like this is because guys don't listen. Certain guys.
And they brag
Certain
too
guys
much.
don't listen.
A lot of them brag too much. Everybody
They don't
says
know
they
what
have a
they
big one,
doing.
and they don't. And the ones, I'm just speaking the truth, girl.
Yeah.
And the ones that do have the material don't know
How
to work it.
Don't know what to do with it.
So we're just giving you advice here on what the women really talk about.
Right.
And, you know, and another thing, in this business, you know, the men think they're all fly because they be boning these groupies. And the groupies all tell about the men and how they were in the sizes. So we all know your business. So I just needed them to know why they think they're the first one that broke this groupie in. You don't know it was Timo before you, bruh. So I just thought that was important that TLC bring that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Quickie, you know what that's about.
Yeah, Quickie, it's like, dude,
We don't like
come
that.
on, dude.
I mean,
That's
we
not
need,
cool.
we need somebody to take time.
Hang on in there, you know what I'm saying? Turntable is my favorite song. It is my favorite song on the album. I mean, I love our album, but that song right there, it makes the hair stand up on my arms, and that's the song that my son, who's 5, Tron, loves that song. Oh, Mommy, play it again, play it again. He loves that song. That song is just, I'll let you, like, really explain it, but, like, each album, I think that TLC offers a song like that, you know, a very inspirational song because, you know, we talk about everything. You know, we're not just some girl group that talks about silly stuff. I mean, everything that we talk about is serious, and, you know, Turntable is like a waterfalls and an unpretty, you know. Break that thing down, girl.
Turntable, we as a group, you know, we're dedicating that to Lisa, and we relate that to Lisa, but this song is a lot broader than that. It's about a lot of people's lives. We all have different turns in life, and, you know, we can't control how sometimes they end up, but tables do turn, and there will be a better day. You just have to have some kind of faith or something positive to believe in.
We will forever grieve, you know, because it's something that you can never get over. It's very direct. It happened to us. It's our sister, you know. So I mean, I don't really know how you never get over it. You don't get over it. You just figure out how to deal with it day by day.
Yeah, and try to live life the best you can.
Some days we're okay, and then there are other days where we just break down, you know, and I think that I've gotten to the point where I just accept the fact that it's going to be like that, and that's okay because I love her and I miss her, and I'm just going to have those days like that.
I pray every day for peace, to be able to do this, to keep on doing this, and, you know, do the things that, you know, we need to get through to, you know, complete this project for 3D and the things Lisa would have wanted us to do. So it takes a lot of prayer to sit up here and, you know, sit here without her, really.